The very first step that we must take in order to start our project is obviously launch Visual Studio. One thing that I remember when starting out was extremely frustrating was that Visual Studio needs to be launched as in administrative mode. So to do that, you guys can go find your Visual Studio. Mine is 2015. Yours is probably not. Yours is the free version. You're going to right click on it and you can click run as administrator, and that's going to open in administrative mode. And that's going to prevent tons of problems that I used to have in the future. Don't know why they did it like that, but you do need to start in administrative mode. What you can also do is create a shortcut on your desktop or wherever, and you can set that shortcut to always launch in administrative mode. You guys can just go ahead and Google that, how to launch a shortcut in administrative mode, and then all you have to do is double click it and it's always going to open in administrative mode, so you don't have to do what I just did by right clicking. So after our Visual Studio comes up, what we're going to have to do is start a new project. So I'm going to come here, new project, and I am going to select a console application. Our console application is going to give us an entry point into our app so that it can start running. Then we need to name our solution. Usually the solution represents the entire parent of all of the projects in our Visual Studio. So for example, if you're working for Google, you can have a Google framework that's going to contain a bunch of applications inside of it that are being tested. That's a good practice. So here I'm just going to call this the Light Palm framework. And then the name of our console application is just going to be framework. And then, yeah, this is where I want to put it, into this folder. If you want to change that, you just click browse. And I'm going to click OK. Excellent. So now our Visual Studio has loaded the solution and the project. This project gives us an entry point into the framework, and we can proceed from here.